My name is Octavio, and you're watching Patiño News.
Welcome back to Patiño's Got Talent. We've heard you sing, we've heard you play your musical instruments, and now we get to see you dance! And send your dance videos to the link below. Remember, we will blur out your face unless of course you win. And if you do, you get amazing bragging rights. So send us your video now.
Hola amigos, my name is Carlos Uribe Madero. You might be wondering where I got this. Well, it's Patiño's new yearbook. Do you want a yearbook? Because I want a yearbook. Everyone wants a yearbook. I mean, do you want it? Yeah, well, you can have it if you want it, okay? So here are the main steps that you need to do to go get a yearbook. Number 1, go to the main office. Number 2, give anyone in the office a check to Patiño's name, or just give him $60 and make sure that they write you down somewhere or something. For $60, it is amazing. It's the best thing ever, okay? It's the best yearbook we're gonna have. And now, you may be asking yourself, why do I need a yearbook? And I'm like, well, who doesn't want a yearbook to start off with? You can read it, and if you don't like to read, you can just look at the pictures. You can make fun of your friends with this. You can see their embarrassing Atlas pictures. Just in case you don't send me your picture, you know who you are. I'm gonna have you track down, I'm gonna get your Atlas pictures, and I'm gonna put them in there so you can be embarrassed of yourself. Remember guys, it's just $60 for now, so go and get it. Yeah.
Now you can order online. Go to this link below and type this code.
Hey, what's up? Seniors, we're having senior quotes, so I'm gonna need you guys to go to the Google Forms that can be accessed through this bit.ly link below, and I'm gonna need you guys to fill out that form, and remember that the senior quote can only be 20 words or less, and that I'm gonna need it as soon as possible because May 7th is the last day that I'm gonna be inputting the senior quotes into the yearbook, so therefore if you don't end up getting me a senior quote, then you will not have one in the yearbook. Have a good day.
Are you interested in video production and want to create some awesome things? Well, Patiño is going to be hosting a video production camp from the dates of June 14th through June 25th. This camp will be in person, on campus, and 100% free. Sign up for this hands-on video camp by today. Just direct message Mr. Fitz the sentence video camp yes. Hope to see you there.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to the Philip J. Patiño School of Entrepreneurship. My name is Marcy Winter. I'm a senior here at Patiño, and I will be your tour guide for today. So first, we're here walking into the entrance of our learning building, and you see our very decorative sign listing our core values. As we walk down the halls here, we'll be entering room 101, our first classroom, which is one of our largest. Here, you will have your English and history classes combined. As you see, we have group tables to promote that collaborative space. Moving on here, we're going to go into room 102 after a short walk down the hall. As you see, we have our dividers to promote a 6-foot distance between each of our students because it is a priority of ours to keep our students happy and healthy. So moving here into room 102, it's more of a generic size classroom. You'll have classes in here like science or math. And as you see, we have whiteboards around the entire room to promote that critical thinking and collaboration. Next here is room 103. This is one of my favorite styles of classroom that we have. We have TVs at each table that you can broadcast your screen onto to promote that collaboration as well. Here, this is room 104, similar to room 102, but it's more of the science-based classrooms. Also, we have TVs similar to the entrepreneurial media classrooms at the front of each room for our teachers. Moving on here down the hall, similar to room 102 and room 104 is room 105. Very similar again. Here we're just promoting that collaborative space with all of our students. Lastly, at the end of the hall here is our fitness room, which is pretty cool if you ask me, some state-of-the-art equipment. A small note, upstairs, all of the classrooms mirror those downstairs, so we'll only be touring the first floor of our school today. Okay, so moving on with our tour, we're gonna take a short walk outside. As you look to our right here, you'll see our community grass area where a lot of us seniors like to play soccer or volleyball during our breaks. All these tables are usually filled with all of our students hanging out and being together during breaks and lunch. Here is the cafeteria. We have these cool slider doors that can open to give a nice breeze. On the left there's some bathrooms, and this is our cafeteria where we do rallies and eat lunch. Same here with the directional stickers to keep a 6-foot distance between all of our students so that we can be back in school. So when you do get your food, you'll come through here, and on the left, there's the food windows where you'll just pick up your lunch, and there's usually oranges and apples as well to have that balanced diet. Moving on here, you can get a better look at our outside courtyard, and then we also have hand washing stations to keep everybody sanitized. This gray building here that we're gonna go into on our left is the senior space. Currently my favorite space on campus because I am a senior. Here we'll go in and we have the glass windows to just give that really big open community feel. We have all of our students and individual whiteboards here. Mostly the seniors are in this space, but you will have some overlap depending on what classes you're taking. So this is another classroom just to add a little bit of separation in case us seniors have different classes. And one of my favorite features of this room is the whiteboard tables. I love to take notes during class on the whiteboard tables. Super convenient. So we're gonna be backing on out of the senior space here. You can see a little bit more of our sports area with the basketball hoops and the volleyball net. So we're gonna go into our entrance where we started. On the left through those glass doors, there's also other bathrooms and a water fountain if you need. And on the left here, the room we're going to be going into is our front office where Miss Cortez usually is, but in the video here, we'll see Miss Bristol. The ladies in the office are always super nice, and I personally am late a lot, so I've gotten to know them really well over my time here at Patiño. So this is our office. They'll have you check in the mornings. And back on the left and right there is Miss Herrera. Hi, Miss Herrera. And on the left is Miss Segardia, our principal's office. So yeah, that will conclude our tour for the day. I thank you guys for joining me, and I hope to see you guys on campus. Bye.
It is something typically that you have to apply for, and this year there was no application process. They just looked at a number of different criteria, and if you met those criteria, you were awarded the distinguishment. And so I found out actually through another principal who sent me a text and said congratulations, and I was like, for what? What? You know, I had no idea why she was telling me congratulations, and so I said for what, and she said California Distinguished School. You're a California Distinguished School. So I went on the website. We were named on the State of California education site, and then I checked my email, and we got an email from the superintendent of schools that said, congratulations, you are a California Distinguished School. So it's pretty awesome.
Let's clap my hands with the camera.
I know, right? I know. It was a, I had been talking about doing the application, and even mentioned it to our pathway coordinator, Ms. Rodriguez, and so it was like on our radar to do, and then I just got, we just got surprised. So didn't even have to do the application. Yeah, so we're gonna celebrate next week. We're gonna have cake for everyone. Yeah, like everyone, because honestly, like it's not me, it's not Miss Herrera, it's not like any one particular person that makes that happen. It's the entire school. It's how well the kids do in their coursework, whether we meet A through G, whether kids are college and career, whether they come to school, chronic absenteeism. It's everything. So we just want to do a little celebration for everyone. So we're going to get 2 giant sheet cakes so that the different cohorts can celebrate.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for that.
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah. So,
what else? I know you're rolling, so I'm just talking.
No, I'm just trying to capture as much footage.
Okay.
I guess what kind of impacts do you think this will have being labeled as a California Distinguished School?
Well, it just it makes us stand out among other schools as a desirable school to attend. Already I think we're a desirable school because we communicate to people that our focus is to ensure that kids are ready for any situation, while they're in school and after they graduate. But this is just kind of like the cherry on top of the sundae, because, now we actually are recognized by the state as being a top school. So to give you some perspective, there's only one middle school in Fresno Unified that was named California Patiño School this year, and we are among 3 high schools in Fresno Unified. So it was us, Design Science, and Edison, and then the charter school, University, and then the only high school in Clovis was Clovis North. So it's really to meet the criteria to be named distinguished school is something to celebrate for sure.
What's up, guys? Am I in the frame? Welcome to Mementos with M. Swang. That is my ghetto Kahoot name. That's a terrible thing. You can't put that in. Don't disrespect school property.
X gon' give it to you.
This is a daily occurrence for me, not being able to find my keys. One moment.
2,000 years later.
Funny thing is, we're not taking my car, so it's irrelevant. So, on a real note though, let's break it down. Welcome to Mementos with Marcy. My name's Marcy. This is a daily routine thing that me and my buddies go and do. We go off campus for lunch. Enter Robert Martin into the film.
Hey everybody! My name's Robert Martin. I'm a co-star on Mementos with Marcy.
Whoa, guest star.
Mission failed. We'll get them next time.
I'm a guest speaker on Mementos with Marcy. And in today's episode, we're going to be discussing why you shouldn't eat Taco Bell.
This will be a weekly segment that we have here on Patiño News where I review certain foods that we find around town. Because as most of you may or may not know, I love food. So welcome back to a little name change here, Marcy's Mad Expedition. So, today for lunch we're at Deli Delicious and we're gonna be ordering a new sandwich for me. We got a number 21, which was turkey, cream cheese, avocado, and sprouts. And we'll let you guys know how it goes.
All 21 ones.
We got our deli D. I could be on a cooking show, but I couldn't be the judge of a cooking show. Tanya, how are your fries?
Try them. I got them for other ones.
Deli Delicious fries? Very hot. That's what the sandwich looks like. Presentation, 10 out of 10.
Look at the just juiciness in this. In this tender sandwich. No, but seriously though, on a real note, this is like a honkin' sandwich right here. I'm not gonna be able to eat it. Can we like cut this part if this is just... Alright. Bite number 1 was pretty good. Going in for bite number 2.
That was such a loud bite.
That's a really good sandwich though. Okay, so another delicious sandwich with turkey, cream cheese, avocado, and sprouts. In the works. Gets the Marissa stamp of approval. It's pretty good. Recommend it next time you're out at Deli D.
It's marvelous. It's extravagant. The flavor, the texture.
It's
bizarre. Out of this world.
Bizarre. Would you say it's scrumdiddlyumptious?
It's swag scrumdiddlyumptious.
Whoa!
It's perfect.
That vocab though.
Hey guys, welcome back to Marcy's and Tanya's Mad Adventures. We are trying bubbly grapefruit drink. It's sparkling water. Let's go ahead and hear that. Nice. You guys ready? This is out of it's like just unexplainable. It's speechless. It's beautiful. Thank you guys for tuning in.
Welcome back to Weird Science. This week, the juniors were tasked with making a solar model to explain the lifespan of an average star. Stay tuned and enjoy, because it's a riot.
Built differently. Let's get into the video now. Okay, so as you can see here, I drew some weird sun. It's supposed to be like this. There. I'm supposed to explain how stars are formed and what process they go through. So, as you can see in this image here, that's a nebula. And nebulas form stars.
No, I'm not sure about that one. I don't know if that checks out.
We're going to talk about stars. And particularly what stars are made out of and their life cycle as such. So let's talk about the creation of stars, right? So it all starts with a nebula, like I said before. So it all starts with the nebula, right? And there's a cloud of hydrogen that wants to dissipate, but gravity pulls it in, and it starts to get denser over time. Denser and hotter because there's a bunch of pressure building up until eventually a star is born when hydrogen molecules start to fuse, and that creates helium. So that's the creation of a star. So now let's talk about the death of a star. The life of a star depends on its mass. So the more the mass a star has, the faster it'll burn out. It's pretty simple. So our sun, the particles that it has, right, it'll start to run out of hydrogen. And when it runs out of hydrogen, it's going to start to inflate. So it starts to burn fuel faster, and it turns red now. It runs out of hydrogen, and it eventually grow until it cools down. So it starts to, I think they call it pulse. It starts pulsing until eventually it cools down, cools off, and it becomes a white dwarf. Our sun has multiple parts. So there's the core, but what basically is happening is fusion. What we know is fusion, right? Then there's the radiation zone, and it's basically where all those particles getting out turn into light. The convection zone is basically where water, imagine a water boiling, you know, that's where all this stuff is going on there. There's also solar spots, and basically what solar spots are is when the sun is not hot enough in certain areas, you can see some dark spots, and that's it. It's just cool things in a very hot thing. So that's about it. I mean, this video was supposed to be 1 minute long, but it's probably gonna be like 2. Yeah, I hope you liked the video, and I hope you learned something, because I literally built this whole studio type thing with a nice microphone and a nice camera and some nice motion tracking, a nice, I don't know, it's not that nice, let's be honest. Well, I hope you liked it, and I hope you learned something, because I did.
I'm built differently, I'm built differently, I'm built differently, yeah, I'm built differently.
Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell, and see you next week.